Welcome back to Great Day Washington. Did you set a New Year's resolution this year? And it's day 2, so how's it going so far?
Did you know that most resolutions, they actually fade out by mid-February? 80% of them actually fail altogether. But why is that? We have brought in Master Life and Executive Coach Dr. LaVerne Adams to tell us how to be part of the 20% that actually sticks to it. Dr. Adams, thank you so much for being here.
I'm delighted to be here. Thank you.
We're all excited, day 2, as Kristen mentioned, for our New Year's resolutions. Why is it that so many of us fail on our resolutions?
Well, I believe that most people, they really want to do something great for themselves, but they overwhelm themselves with resolutions that are either too big or they're just too overwhelming.
Yeah, something they just can't keep up with, or maybe put too much pressure on themselves.
Exactly.
Right?
They're doing the best they can with what they have to work with, but at the same token, they don't have the necessary strategies to actually accomplish those goals.
Yeah, to keep up with it.
So you have some secrets for us to kind of maybe when we're making those resolutions, or how to keep them?
Certainly do.
What advice you got for us? We're ready.
Okay, so the first thing is that you have to set an intention. And that really should comprise what you want, which is very simple. I want to lose weight. But the most important thing to add to that is the why. I want to lose weight because I want to look better in my dress. Now it becomes personalized and you can begin to envision yourself in that moment. So that's the beginning of really changing your mindset. So that's the first thing you want to do.
Whenever anything gets tough, you always go back to your why. Why am I doing this? Why did I start that? So that is significant. Set your intention and why.
Very.
Okay, what's our second tip?
So the second tip is to set a SMART goal. And the SMART is an acronym. It stands for specific, measurable, actionable, realistic, and time-based. If you don't have all of those elements included in your goal or your resolution, it's not likely you're going to accomplish it, because most people who set goals for themselves, they give up because it either takes too long, they forget that it took them a long time to get where they are right now. It was a process, and now it's going to take a process to get you changed or transformed.
Right, whatever your goal may be.
Right.
And these is, I mean, we'll get you third in a second, but I'm just listening to you. I'm just thinking not just resolutions, but every day and every action we take in our life.
Absolutely.
Good to really kind of focus on that. What's our third secret?
So the third secret is to get an accountability partner. And I believe that this is actually the most powerful of all, especially because we live in a world of technology. We're actually the most alone that we've ever been since creation. And so we are programmed to believe we have to do things by ourselves. And that's not true, especially when it comes to setting goals and the ones that are the hardest for you to accomplish. The best thing you could do is get an accountability partner and that you have to report to. For example, I have clients that come to me and they know they have goals they set that they have to do, and they check in and they are like, oh, I knew I had to tell you what I did. And they don't want to feel like failures. So they come in, I did this, I did that. They come and report what they did because it makes them feel more accomplished.
How do you feel? You mentioned social media, about people posting their goals on social media. Do you do that, or do you stay quiet and you work quietly at that goal instead of telling everyone, this is what I'm going to do before we've even done anything?
Well, I think it depends on the person, but I feel that the goal should be personal. It should be personalized. And this way, if you kind of fall off, you're not putting yourself on blast. I messed up, everybody, and then you feel defeated. So it might be wise to get a little sense of, accomplishment before you start. Actually, when you're done, like I just lost 10 pounds.
And celebrate it.
And celebrate it.
I like that. Instead of making everybody your accountability partner.
Exactly.
You find your own, get the personal goal done. And we're talking just not with New Year's resolutions, but you help people in their everyday. How can people come work with you?
Oh, they could find me on drlaverneadams.com, and I have a Eventbrite. I have a Dream Life Blueprint Masterclass that's coming up on January 11th, and I really help people, support them, stand by them in a caring, nurturing environment, because people just need support.
Yeah. Beyond January 2nd. January 2nd next year, you'll still have those goals.
Exactly. Dr. Adams, thanks so much. Happy New Year to you.
Hey, Happy New Year to you too.
Thanks for helping us stick to those. This is going to be my accountability partner right here, probably. We'll be back with more Great Day right after this.